Special day we do have. I want to say happy Tuesday to you and welcome to Coffee Club every morning right here on Wslm AM and FM. And I'd love to thank our sponsors on this beautiful sunshine coming in the window this morning. That sunlight is just actually making these sponsors just sparkle, okay? We have Walmart, Meadowview Healthcare Center, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Kentuckiana Cat and Core, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Fox Perlee Wealth Management, Skyline Suites, and Celebrity Home Loans. All wonderful sponsors every morning this on Coffee Club. All right, we're moving right along here. We are going to actually jump in and talk to Janice. We're going down to Martinsburg, and she's got a little time this morning and talk with Janice from Billy Martin Store and all the great things going on with Billy Martin Store in the heart of downtown Martinsburg. If Janice
Martin Store.
Hey, Janice, good morning. It's Becky with WSLM. And how's Martinsburg doing this morning?
We are up and we are at it and we are happy because the sun's shining.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And actually Martinsburg is such a beautiful place, and with all the leaves changing right now, it's peaking. This is a gorgeous time.
Absolutely. I'm looking right there at it, and it is nice. The only thing that would be better if I was outside in it.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, I try to make every excuse I can to get outside, to take the trash
There you
out.
go.
Left something in my vehicle anytime to get a taste of this day. Well, we're so glad. And good morning from Martinsburg, Indiana. And of course, Billy Martin Store, you've got quite a history, and what a huge part of our community you have been, Billy Martin Store through the years, but also even our state. You're the oldest, believe, business in the whole state of Indiana. That's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got that award. Oh, gosh, it's probably been 5 or 6 years ago now.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, and
yeah.
that's a lot to say, and that's got to bring a lot of pride to you, and very happy and how very thankful for sure.
Absolutely, to be a family business and to be able to handle it, especially in the past couple of years. It's been a very trying time.
Absolutely. And I think everyone would have to say amen to that. But I think, too, the foundation that it was built on, it was good. It was built on a great foundation. And,
absolutely.
And that's where, when you have something and you build that good foundation that gets started right. And that was something that was very important to this family, is to make sure that their customers are satisfied and taking great care of their customers.
Absolutely. We do pride ourselves on customer service as to the best of our ability.
And what a wonderful thing you have done throughout the years, and to continue on. And Janice, to be a part of that now, you've got to be very, happy, and also realizing what a great, tradition, and what a great service you are continuing doing.
Absolutely. And then now we've got Tanya on board with us. So that's a tremendous help to know that she has taken enough interest that she thinks she wants to come on board and do this. And, so there you go. One more generation. I'm so proud.
I know. And that was a little bit of a moment till didn't know, right?
Right. Yeah. It was. Well, what are we going to do?
Yeah, exactly. I think you and I have had that conversation before.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
What a blessing. Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, and of course to our community, that's a feather in our cap, that, to know that it's still going to continue, and we're going to get that customer service. But let's talk about now. Let's go back to the COVID time. And of course, we know that there were certain things that were very hard to get. And of course, where are we at right now with that, with the supply?
We are still hard. Everything is really still hard to get. It's coming in a little bit quicker. But I'll say a month and a half ago, we could get freezers. And now all of a sudden we can't get freezers anymore. Washers, they're coming in quicker. You're still going to have to wait that week to 2 weeks to get something, but it's better than waiting 2 months.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then actually when, COVID was really, it's still going on, and it's still around. But remember, in the very beginning, you couldn't get a freezer.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have no freezers here at the store. We're still selling them. People just put them on back order, but I have no freezers on display. As soon as they come in, they're gone.
Right. Well, okay, let's go back over like washers and dryers, but also we have, stoves, and we're getting close to the holidays, and how are we doing with the inventory on stoves?
They're a little bit harder to get than washers and dryers.
Okay.
I'm going to say if you're needing a stove for Thanksgiving, you should be looking right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you should really be looking. You're finding that like your stainless steel is easier to get. The slate color would be easier to get, but your black and your whites, you just can't get them.
Right, right. What about some of the features that stoves have now? I mean, like where it's almost like you have the air fryer. Is that a possibility? Are those can you get those?
They're a little bit harder to get than just an average one. But the air fryer feature is wonderful. It gets that great big thing off your countertop.
Yeah.
So you've got it in your range. So there you go. You freed up space, and it looks a little tidier, in your kitchen.
Right, right, right. And is there anything new with ovens? Of course, I guess it just depends on gas or electric or what kind of oven you want.
I'm saying probably the newest thing that they've come out with is going to be that air fry feature. Okay. Everything else is, just standard. Most ranges now that are self-clean are going to go ahead and give you that convection. Used to, you would buy a convection oven. Now it's kind of a common feature that they have on them. And the new thing is the air fry. Now, dishwashers, if ladies are wanting dishwashers to wash up the holiday dishes, I can get those.
Oh.
It's a little bit picky on the ones that are available, but we can get a dishwasher, and that's a good thing.
That's a great thing. Yeah, absolutely.
That is indeed.
Yeah. So the dishwashers are available, and of course, do you encourage if someone just to come down and look at them to see what style? And
absolutely, yeah. Yes. We have. Whenever the pandemic first started, we sold inventory off of our display floor just to keep things going. So now we're in the process of kind of like restocking our floor. So yeah, we have several ranges out here to look at. We have several dishwashers. We do have washers and dryers. So we've got things to look at, but of course we can get anything in the catalog. It's just a matter of checking availability and ordering.
Well, let's talk about a good refrigerator. And tell us, are there any new features, anything new with refrigerators?
It would be like, hands-free, like McDonald's. Oh. You would just stick your cup in there, hit your button, and it fills it. That might be something that might go wrong, but that is one of the new features. I don't know whether I'd trust it or not, especially if you got little people in the house.
Yeah. And yeah, that might be kind of dangerous.
But now on refrigerators, you're more apt to be able to find one of the nicer French door models in, like I said, just like the ranges, maybe in your stainless color or the slate color. It seems like they're producing those more than just a plain refrigerator. Like an apartment size refrigerator, just a plain Jane refrigerator. Tanya checked availability yesterday, and they're pushing them until I think it's March.
Oh, wow.
Right. I mean, it's kind of crazy what is available and what is not available, and the reason for that.
Well, and explain that to us, because you're in a different world in that. And what are some of the reasons? I mean, we hear rumors and things, but what are some of the reasons that we are having trouble getting some of the inventory?
Well, for instance, Speed Queen, they're washers and dryers. They come out of Ripon, Wisconsin, so they're produced here in the United States. Right. But their state, whenever the pandemic started, their state shut down. So they were continuing to take orders, but their factories weren't working. Right. And then whenever they came back to work, they had to do all that social distancing. Then now it's a lack of parts and workers to build the units. As far as Speed Queen goes, we're not even allowed to order one right now. Oh. Yeah, they're not taking orders because they have too many back orders.
My goodness. Well,
right.
Yeah.
It's just, like I said, it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah. It makes sense, and I think it's important to explain that, because I think sometimes people, we don't understand it, and you're thinking, that, and we've been so, if you want to say, spoiled or in a habit of just,
Yes.
if you need something, you just order it and go get it. Or
We live in a very quick world where if we want something, we want it now. I think that people have learned a lot of patience, because they're willing to wait now. Because they know that this is the new normal. You can't have it tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
But like Best Chairs, made here in Indiana, we get emails from them all the time telling us that because of a lack of this kind of leg or that kind of leg, or because of springs or because of foam, that production on furniture is we have furniture on our floor. We are special ordering furniture, but we also need to know that you're probably looking at June or July before it's going to be produced. So it's just a hurry up and wait world.
Right. Well, and that was my next thing on furniture, because you've got some really nice sofas and love seats, and of course chairs, and I've seen some that some chairs that you have there you don't want to get out of. They're so comfortable. But as far as furniture, so is that something, if someone would like to get some new furniture before the holidays, is that a possibility?
That's kind of a gray area. We sold a lot of our furniture off of our display. We're now restocking it, and we are having, little by little pieces coming back in. We are going to try to keep the pieces that we have on the floor for people to sample, people to order off of. But if you come in and you're looking for that Christmas gift, if you're willing to wait until Christmas for that delivery, I would do that. And then I'll let you have your Christmas. But I need people to be able to come and sit on it, right, so you can order off of it.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. And that's something, too, is you got such a beautiful showroom there. And that's been an advantage for people, that have, you can't hardly just look at something and know if that's going to be a good.
Right. If you're looking for a recliner, you want to sit in it. Okay. And, Tanya and I got to the point that for probably a month, we had no recliners here at the store because we sold them and delivered them. So we've learned, well, at Christmas time, maybe we need to keep some things here. But if someone's willing to wait, then, we'll tag that for Christmas, and you can have it for that Christmas gift. So, yes, come in and shop furniture.
Right.
And now floor covering, if I was going to say floor covering's not a problem. We're able to get carpet and vinyl, the new LVT wood. We have been able to get it. Sometimes you have to wait just a little bit, but floor covering's good. So if you're looking for that, come in and see us.
Is there anything new in floor covering, new out these days? What's popular? What's some new trends?
It's the luxury vinyl tile or plank. It's the wood looking that clicks together, waterproof, scratch resistant. It's a beautiful floor down. We're selling a lot of it.
Okay.
And it's, great for allergies. If you have allergies and you don't want all that dust in your fabric, this stuff it's awesome.
Right.
And a lot of times you can put that down yourself. You don't have to have an installer.
Right. Yeah. And but if they do need that, you have that available.
Absolutely, yes.
Right. Well, and something that I think that is so important too is that, as far as there's a big difference in between carpet and and the other kind of flooring, because everybody's got their place. Like carpet, I mean, sometimes I love carpet, and you can't beat carpet when it's so cold and your feet hit the ground. But
right.
But now we're seeing that when they tear that carpet up, when your guys were there, doing my flooring, and I saw things I didn't want to see, Janice.
I'm telling you, whenever I mop mine or whatever, I'm like, ooh, look at all the dirt that was in my carpet. I cannot believe that. But I'm like you. I still like carpet in the bedroom. Whenever my feet hit the floor, I like it to be cushy and warm. But I have the LVT in a couple of my rooms, and honestly, it's not cold. It's not hard. It feels good under feet, so I like it.
All right, and you do have, if someone does want carpet, you do have carpet options too, right?
Absolutely, yes. We've got Mohawk and we got Shaw.
Yes, and those are both. I mean, those names. When you hear those names, those are quality.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Well, and of course, is there any new trends with carpet out there?
More pattern pieces, maybe. A little bit of the Berber, which is that low pile carpet. You're seeing a few more things like that because I think it complements the look of that LVT. So you're seeing a little bit more of that, but everybody still likes their plush and their fluffy carpet. Neutrals and grays are a big color.
Yeah, yeah. I love gray. And I like to say, it's fun to say baby.
There you go. There you go.
Well, as far as, well, it's always fun, and it's cool to hear the trends and what people are buying and what's popular. And as far as like, I know grays are really popular too. Yeah, I agree, and I think and gray goes kind of a neutral color too.
Mm-hmm. It's a neutral color, but you can put a little pop of color on it, on a side chair, on a pillow, and it's a very nice look. Tanya's got a very good eye for putting things like that together. She sees things that I don't. So I'm like, if you're wanting to kind of pick out colors and things, let's let Tanya get in on that. And we carry Von Bassett furniture. And she does real good with her bedroom suits. So if anybody looking for a bedroom suit, come and talk to Tanya.
Okay. And the bedroom suit, are we talking like a bed, a dresser, and a hutch, or what else in a bedroom suit?
Usually, most people's going with headboard, footboard, and your rails. Everybody likes the lower double dressers. Not so many people are putting the mirrors with it anymore because you really don't get ready in your bedroom. So they kind of do away with the mirror. And then, of course, your nightstands, and they've got the little, they call them like chessers or door dressers. That's a real hot look right now.
Well, the nightstand is a must, so you can put your radio on it.
There you go, so we can listen to WSLM.
You know it, girl. So on the
absolutely
on the furniture, are you seeing? I know, Janice, I've kept you. I know this is a busy time, but it's very interesting, and I think, are you seeing more on furniture? Are people wanting like lighter pieces, and I mean lighter as in heavy, or we're not seeing that heaviness as we used to? Is that correct?
Right. Now, wait a minute. Whenever you say heavy, what do you mean? I mean like the big bulky things?
Yes, big bulky and heavy weight. I mean, yeah.
They're liking the sectionals. Okay. With the sectionals, they come in different pieces. So actually, you could buy as many armless chairs as you want to. They all kind of click together, I guess is a good word for it. Right. So you could have a sectional all the way around your room if you wanted to. You can build your own. So you can make it as small as you want or as big as you want.
That's wonderful.
And that's a good option if you're wanting a long sofa more than just an average sofa. An average sofa is probably 85 to 87 inches. So if you want something longer, you could go with that sectional style and get you an extra armless chair and give you that extra 18 inches. So you can go with a very long sofa, and we've done a few of those. Mm-hmm. So you've got a lot of different options.
Well, the nice thing about
we just have to wait on them now.
Right. Which is okay. And actually, it kind of works out better if you wait till after the holidays. If you go ahead and order it now, and then, then if there's any family that spills anything on them.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, because sometimes there's goop that you don't know where it came from. But as far as the, no one's talking. But as far as the sectional, the nice thing about that too is it's easy to, like, if you need to pull it out and like vacuum behind it.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Some of the lighter pieces.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Sometimes those are nice to have. They're not so heavy,
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they're still heavy though. It's going to take somebody to help you.
Well, that's when you grab your spouse and you say, "Let's clean."
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, Janice, you are wonderful, and of course, Willie Martin Store. Let's give location, phone number, and if they want to come down, and of course, hours.
Okay, we are in the heart of Martinsburg, which is about 5 miles south of Pekin. Phone numbers 812-967-3997. We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Saturdays I sleep in just a little bit, so I'm here from about 9 to 12. If I don't have anything going in the afternoon or on an evening, I do appointments, so you just call me. If I don't have anything going on with the little people, then I'll say, sure, I'll meet you here. Some Saturdays you should always call because we have been known. I mean, we try to let it be known that we're going to be closed for a family function or, there's every once in a while we're closed on a Saturday. So always call ahead on those just to make sure. Never want anybody to drive that far and us not be open.
Right. But we do want to encourage everyone that if you are looking for something like a stove, refrigerator, a washer, dryer, or something for, I know my daughter just got a new set from you.
Yeah.
My daughter and son-in-law, and they're absolutely beautiful. And
she had to wait a little bit.
Well, that was okay.
She was patient.
Yeah. Well, and that's, and I think everybody, I think when we understand it, we realize that's just the way it is right now.
Right. And I hope to see that improve. I think it may take us another year to get to halfway where we were.
Right. But if you are wanting to get something, go ahead and talk to Janice.
Absolutely.
Tanya, come down and see the girls down there and see what, and see what availability and see what's available. See your stock.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Craig. Craig walked in and he's listening to me and you. And so he's trying to do sign language over there. He's probably going to pick up the phone and say something. I will get off of here because the guys are waiting on me to see what we're doing today. Okay. So it's great talking to you. Have an awesome day. Craig is going to say something if you've got time.
Yes, absolutely, Janice. Thank you. Have a great day.
Absolutely. You too. Thanks, Becky. And I'm going to put Craig on the phone.
All right.
What's happening up on the Radio Ridge today?
Well, the ridge is a little chilly this morning, but it's going to warm up, and we've got beautiful leaves. And I know Martinsburg, Janice and I were just talking about how beautiful this time of year, and right here, you talk about living in God's country, the milk and honey. This is beautiful time, and of course, Martinsburg is gorgeous, and we're just finding out all the great things going on. We're getting into the holidays, and I know a lot of people are going to need some new stuff.
Yeah, I got my grandson. I usually take him over to school every morning, so I always have that 97.9 on just about, from when we get up in the mornings till all day on the radio, in the truck and all that. So, or if I'm in the tractor combine, I'm listening to Farm Market Report and just keeping tabs on y'all.
Well, we need to. You always keep an eye on us, okay? I need to be watched all the time, Craig. Okay, for sure. But I do.
How's Greg doing? Greg doing all right?
He's doing wonderful. But he's doing great, and sounds like you guys are doing great too. And a lot going on as far as your inventory and keeping up with the store. And it's so valuable though, and it's such a part of our state and our community, and it's a treasure for sure that we have.
Well, we always like to try to help all the schools out and different organizations, athletics, and other things that's going on in the community. We're always willing to help in donations or whatever we can do, and things such as that. But the girls do a wonderful job. Tanya, Janice, I always ask Janice when I get home in the night, I said, well, how'd your day go? And I said, was you busy? She goes, I'm always busy. That phone's always ringing. She got people calling for service and parts and this and that and selling. Well, like I said, it's just amazing that you can sell. I used to say years ago, 40% of the appliances over the phone, but almost anymore, we're up to probably about 60% of the appliances over the phone, and reputation we got and the trust of people to have in us that, the back door is open, checks on the table, just take the old washer, dryer, fridge, range with you, and we'll get it in. My men do a super job, Scotty and Darren.
Yeah.
They just do a wonderful job on the pickups, the deliveries, service, and people just, compliment them and give them praise all the time and all that. But yeah, Janice, she's definitely very, very, very great, wonderful here at the store. And like you said, Tanya, come on board. Like I said, me being the fifth generation, been men the whole time. And I said, well, it was about time to get a female involved because sixth generation. And I heard her talking about Tanya, and Tanya has taken on the reins pretty good on, the appliances and the furniture end and everything. So, and she's more up on this electronics and online ordering and people ordering, on phones and computer and stuff like that. So, Janice and I, we're kind of old school. We're still paper and pen.
Well, it's a great combination. It works for, works for everybody, and everybody working together. That's the way, that's the way it makes it so successful. And of course, I know everyone was over the moon when Tanya, said that she was going to join and be a part. And, and that was a banner day for your family, to know that it was going to continue.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And, it was 1859. I heard her saying something there earlier. Of course, Martinsburg, Aaron had presented that award to us, and the other ones when we had our big celebration down here for 200 years for the town of Martinsburg. And then, of course, the store was founded in 1859, so we're just still plugging along.
Yeah. And you go back from generation to generation, and you think about how many customers you've had and how many return customers. That's the thing. And just like you said, you have that reputation of, because so many of us work and we just, we just know, like, okay, you can deliver it on that day. We'll just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? You guys just take care of it. And that's customer service. And, and that's what this is what Billy Martin's store was built on.
Absolutely. Well, it was just great for my Homer, to start out. And like I said, Dad and Mom was, into the groceries for a little bit, and then they sold out and went into the appliances and the furniture. And then, of course, we've expanded so much and things such as that. Trying to get that bean dust out of me.
Yeah. Well, and of course that brings up a good point. Not only, you do a little bit of everything too. You also, keep up with the farm too.
Yep, cattle and the grain. We've been doing good. My brother-in-law and I, of course, we lost our number one guy there here a couple months ago, but Gary and I was carrying on, and we're knocking the beans down, just about getting down on them, and a little bit of corn. So Mother Nature just didn't cooperate, because normally we're about done here. I usually try to get done before gun season comes in, but Mother Nature threw us a curveball this year.
Well, Craig, we appreciate, all that you do. And I just wanted to check in because sometimes from our end, we don't realize what all it is involved in if when you need a new appliance or you need new furniture, and we don't realize, and it makes sense when you talk about the supply and the demand. And a lot of your factories, here in Indiana did have to close or didn't have, or having struggled like all of us, trying to find people that, to work.
Oh, yeah, I know it. That's what the biggest problem is on the supply and demand. It's just people just hadn't COVID and everything, and just the fear, going to work and this and that. But like I said, hopefully in between now and going into a new year, maybe here, hopefully, like I said last year, by spring or summer, we'd be lined out. So hopefully by then, things will try to get halfway back to normal.
Boy, that would be, a blessing for sure. Well, I appreciate you talking with us, Craig and Janice and Tanya. You guys keep up the great job all you're doing at Billy Martin's store. And if anybody is needing, something and they'd like to do something before the holidays or for the holidays, now's the time to get in and get looking and get ordering.
Oh yes, yes, that's for sure. And just don't delay. Come on in today. And it's been a long. I don't. Yeah, I'm cutting the badge. I told Greg one time. I said I forget. I ain't been up cutting new ad for a long time that I ride up and everything. But you all do good getting the word out and all the plugs that you give to us on Swap Shop and all throughout the day and things such as that. And one thing I will say, our buddy that comes in and talks to Greg sometimes, the deer hunter also.
Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Jeremy
Heath.
Yeah. But that's one thing I wanted to say with opening weekend. Of course, I deer hunt too, and I just want to tell all the hunters that's going into the woods this year for firearms, starting this Saturday morning, just to be safe and use all kind of caution and know what you're shooting at and know what's behind and everything, and just for everybody to be safe and wear their harnesses up in the tree and everybody just be careful out there this weekend, and everybody driving down the road, because once the hunters hit the woods, and deer like to cross the road, so be very, very careful out on the roads as well.
I appreciate that. That's a good public service announcement for sure, Craig. That's exactly right. And just reminding everybody, because that's a big, when those firearms start firing, they start running for sure.
Oh yes, absolutely. Well, anyhow, Becky, I just wanted to jump on here and say hey to you, because I hadn't got to talk to you for a while.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Keep up the great work, and thank you for Billy Martin Store and all of the hard work that you and the big part of our community that you guys are.
Well, everything that you and Greg do too, and everything that you take part in the community, we appreciate that, and I know everybody in the county appreciates you too.
Well, thank you, Craig. All right, you guys have the best day ever. Okay.
You do the same, man. Enjoy the sunshine.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Craig and Janice at Billy Martin Store in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, and we appreciate them giving us some insight. And it looks like supply and demand are actually are kind of where it's at, I guess, as far as making sure that that you're taken care of, and they want to do that. It's just a little harder to get those items. So anyway, if you are looking for something for Christmas or maybe after Christmas, or something that you would like to use, stove, refrigerator before Christmas or Thanksgiving, maybe see what they have available, see their availability for sure. All right, we also have a report here of top 10 things, or actually some things that people bought during the pandemic. Some of the things that people actually did and bought during the pandemic that they might have regret buying. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Some things that people bought during the pandemic that they might actually regret buying. Okay, number one is gaming equipment. Okay, I think there was a lot of gaming equipment bought for sure. Number two, tools and carpentry equipment. I don't understand that. It seems like that would be something they can always use, tools and carpentry equipment. Number three, these are things that people regret buying during the pandemic. And actually a lot bought during quarantine that they wish they hadn't. Clothes or shoes. I don't think there should be any regrets with any of that. Home gym equipment. Number five, musical instruments. Number six, pizza oven. Okay, now that might be something you could have done without. You're probably sitting there on your couch during the quarantine time, and you click pizza oven. A hot tub or a jacuzzi. Number seven. These are things that people bought that they kind of wish they didn't buy during the pandemic. Hot tub or jacuzzi, I think they would be very happy with that. Number eight, equipment for sports hobbies such as fishing or golf. Okay. Number nine, a scooter. Number 10, garden furniture. I don't see any regrets in that. Number 11, jewelry. And it looks like number 12 is kitchen appliances, like an air fryer or a bread maker. Well, I heard a lot of people that were not happy about buying the bread maker because they were eating too much bread. So I have heard of that. These are things that people bought during the pandemic and the quarantine that they wish they hadn't bought. Number 13, a voice activated assistant. Number 14, a smartphone or a tablet. Number 15, a TV. Number 16, hobby equipment like arts and crafts material. Number 17, computer equipment. And number 18, the last is a bicycle. And these are things that people bought during the pandemic that they regret that they bought. So some of that a lot of that I don't know why you would regret it. Some of that stuff would be good. So also the big question right now on this date is, can you put up your Christmas decorations? Okay, well, a new poll found out only a third of us plan to put up Christmas decorations by Thanksgiving, but it's not because we weren't ready to see them yet. It's just because we might be a little bit lazy. Okay, here comes a true story. Almost half of Americans want their neighbors to put up their Christmas decorations by Thanksgiving. 49% said yes. Around half of those people wish their neighbors already had their decorations up. So they've been holding off because you don't want to annoy people. Don't worry too much. A lot of us are waiting for it. So it looks like the last poll that they took, the most popular day of the year to put up Christmas decorations is Black Friday. 24% people said that they do it the day after Thanksgiving is when they usually start decorating for the holidays. Another 23% said that, but before December the 1st. Now, that's the poll there that they give. But I want to say what I've heard, the rumors that I've heard is that people are actually putting them up, but they're not turning them on. They're not actually turning the lights on just because right now is warmer weather to do that. So actually, if you had the day off today, this would be a good day to do it. Or yesterday was a banner day to do it. So if you do it, some people are going ahead and putting them up. They're just not turning them on. All right, this is the 9th day of November. Today is Go to an Art Museum Day today. National Scrabble Day. National Young Readers Day. World Freedom Day. So get out and enjoy. This week is Dear Santa Letter Week. So I guess this is when you start wanting to write your letter to Santa. This is also Drowsy Driving Prevention Week. So remember, you can be just as dangerous on the road if you are driving tired as if you were drinking. So remember that. Please be very, very, very careful on that. So remember, actually being just tired can be just as dangerous as driving and drinking. So, and of course, as we start getting into the holidays, just a few weeks, we'll be having Thanksgiving and then let the Christmas spirit start off. So it looks like that you need to make sure that you're not driving with your sleepiness. Okay, make sure you get those. We got the hour back, so it should help out a little bit. All right, real quick, a little bit of information for you to talk about at dinner tonight. Every position of a Rubik's Cube can be solved in 20 moves or less. Okay, let's see here. There's more running races on Thanksgiving, which I ran in races on Thanksgiving. More races ran on Thanksgiving than any other day of the year. Okay, and let's see here. The oldest known tattoo was found on an Egyptian mummy of a woman who lived 5,000 years ago. So the oldest tattoo was found on an Egyptian mummy woman who lived 5,000 years ago. So there we go. Those are just random facts, things that we might need to know. Who knows why we need to know, but for whatever reason we need to know. So that is the truth, I guess, that we need it. All right, let's check weather real quick. Let me get out of here and let's see what we got here as far as weather. We are currently right now 45 degrees, starting out a little bit warmer this morning. We'll take it for sure. From last week, we knew yesterday was actually our banner day for the work week. Yesterday was our get spoiled and remember and to forget that we actually are into fall. And from the previous week, I think we were just trying to thaw out, maybe. Ha, 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 ha. Thaw out and fall out. Anyway, also, let's see here. So it looks like today, our high today is going to be 64. So we are going to be warmer for those maybe that are heading out You might want to put on some layers, and then you can take those layers off, because it looks like we possibly will go into a warmer 64 degrees today. It looks like, as far as, let's check out our times, our time frame, and sunrise came in at 7:20, and it looks like, let's see what else as far as weather. It looks like that tomorrow we're going to be up to 68, so we're going to be really warm on Wednesday. Thursday 61. Friday we're going to be remembering that cooler temperature. We'll be back down to 50. Saturday 41. Sunday 42. Monday 41. Tuesday of next week 47. Wednesday of next week 56, and Thursday of next week 59. So looks like we are in for some warmer weather this week, but then we're going to go back a little bit cooler next week. Not complaining, only explaining on that. I do want to thank our sponsors and thank everyone. Tomorrow we will have Education Wednesday. It's going to be West Washington, so we'll find out some good information on what all's happening over there with West Washington. So tune in tomorrow for Coffee Club. I'd like to thank our sponsors this morning, and of course Brad will be with us from Walmart too. So I want to thank our sponsors. We've got Walmart, Meadowview Healthcare Center, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Kentuckiana Cat and Core, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Fox Perley Wealth Management, Skyline Suite, and Celebrity Homes. Wonderful sponsors every day right here on Coffee Club. We want to thank them so much for their great sponsorship and letting us come here every morning. I want to thank you for tuning in. And of course, let's thank Martinsburg down there. It's good to talk to Craig and Janice and find out all that they've got going on, and all their specials. And of course, getting into the holidays is always a fun time, and good information for sure. We appreciate that, and we appreciate all that they do for the community. And thank you for tuning in. Have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Ready for a nursing home but need a little daily assistance? Skyline Suites is the perfect place for them to call home. Skyline Suites is a place where you feel part of our family. Enjoy exceptional amenities and furnishings, all while surrounded by the peaceful tranquility of quiet country living. Residents get daily assistance with showering, dressing, mobility, and all meals home cooked and prepared. Plus, there's a day spa, hair salon, and an activity center, Wi-Fi, and beautifully decorated rooms. You'll also have access to the local Senior Citizens Center and YMCA. Call Ryan Buchanan or Trent Nichols at 812-320-3761 for a tour today.
See Celebrity Home Loans in Salem, where everyone gets treated like a star. Come experience the star treatment with us. You'll never go back to the ordinary home loan experience again. Stop in today and see Dennis Baxter, branch manager of the Salem office, to start working on a new home loan or refinancing today. They've served nearly 50,000 families with over $15 billion in loans. Stop in and see Dennis and his staff. They're ready to work with you today. As a star, you expect the best, and that's all Celebrity Home Loans has to offer. Nothing off the rack. We're talking fine living, designer fashion home loans around here. Come by today and see Dennis or Autumn at 18 Public Square, Suite A, or call for an appointment. 812-883-0670. Remember, at Celebrity Home Loans, you're the star.
Come in and see all the great deals in our fall and Halloween clearance. The savings and temperatures are dropping, and you'll have to come in quickly to scoop up all the deals at Salem's Walmart.
And the Christmas section is set up and ready to go. Christmas trees, lights, and wrapping paper.
We're gearing up for the holidays here at Walmart. Don't forget about Thanksgiving, Becky. Walmart is your one-stop for holiday cooking and food, and for all the decorations you need to liven up your living room, dining room, and kitchen when the family comes over.
And Brad, I'm gearing up for the big event.
That's right, Becky. Walmart will be closed on Thanksgiving, but there will be specials online, and we'll be open on Friday with the big event specials all day long. And don't forget, we offer layaway for those larger holiday purchases.
And whether you're looking for your turkey or all the trimmings, Walmart has you covered, and for less.
Yes, Becky, I think you're going to need 2 cards.
It's fall festival season here at Kentuckiana Cat and Core in Salem, Indiana.
Have an old junk car, copper, brass, aluminum wheels, old brake rotors, automotive batteries, or sheet aluminum, or even an old junk catalytic converter? Let Kentucky and Cat and Core put a little more spending money in your pocket today. To schedule an appointment to sell your scrap, just contact us at 812-946-0774. Thank you for your business, and God bless.
Court is back in session, where the judge wears stripes, and both teams are ready for a heated debate. No objections, no filibusters here. Only fast-paced, in-your-face basketball. Catch all the action right here on the IU Sports Network from Learfield.
Dr. Minigun invites you to her new high-tech office in Salem at 1350 South Jackson Street. Her office is a part of Dr. Brad Black's Eye Associates, regarded as one of the leading eye care centers in the United States. Their combined practice, eye doctors and surgeons have helped thousands of people enjoy better vision. Dr. Minigun is committed to excellence because the people from Kentuckiana turn to her for answers, and patients turn to Dr. Gunn for the best eye care treatment available. If you're experiencing vision problems or having problems with your current glasses or contacts, give her a call today at 812-896-1717. Dr. Minigun is seeing patients for the latest in advanced eye care. You can get glasses, contacts, or prescription sunglasses. Come visit Dr. Gunn at Dr. Black's Eye Associates in their new high-tech paperless office today. They are closed on Mondays, open Tuesday 9 to 6, Wednesday 8 to 5, Thursday 9 to 6, Friday 8 to 5, and every other Saturday 8 to noon. Most insurances are accepted and affordable payment options can be worked out with you. To schedule your next eye appointment, again, call 812-896-1717. You'll be glad you did, and she'll be glad to take care of your eyes.
Kentuckiana Cat and Core LLC and KCC Dumpster Service is now doing light demolition. Have an old barn that needs torn down, an old house or an old mobile home that needs removed? Give KCC a call to schedule a quote. We are licensed and insured. Contact us at 812-946-0774. Thank you for your business, and God bless.
Catch the action at Memorial Stadium as head coach Tom Allen leads the Hoosiers in the battle against this year's homecoming opponent, the Michigan State Spartans, on October 16th. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit IUHoosiers.com today. Support the Hoosiers in 2021.